I'm going to show you how to get lots of points in Final Fantasy VII, the original. Yes, it's me, TrueFight Gaming, back with another episode of Final Fantasy VII. We're in the battle arena, we're in the gold saucer, guys. I'm going to show you some combinations like Comet and Exit. We're going to need a few different things like the Restore for Cure. We're going to need things like Sneak Attack and some of the good stuff like we should already have Ribbon already. So if you have Ribbon, this should be really easy. Also, a good thing to have is items like the Capricorna or the Shrink Size. So you need to be careful of that. Like when you're playing this, a lot of your material gets taken or broken when you're fighting, so each round you'll lose something like your health or things like that. So hopefully we can get into that. You're going to need a good sword for lots of material slots and combinations. At this point of the game, if you've been following my playlist, if you need a little bit more help, go take a look at some of my guides. I do go over all of this up until this point. At this point you should be really good, and you should also have a lot of points towards going to get Cloud's special limit break, and you should already be very close with the last limit breaks for all the other characters. I do go over all of that in great detail, so hopefully enjoy this episode. It is a treat to you guys for all the love so far, and I hope you enjoy this, and let's get this done, guys. Okay, so one of the combinations I will be doing is mainly the summons. If you don't want to have Death, then you want Odin and then Elemental, so that should protect you against Death for most of the fights. Also, you want to make sure that you have the right material in the slots. You can use anything you want, but enemy skill is going to be one of the big ones. Also, things like MP absorb is really going to help you against some of the things like poison or fire. That's going to help a lot. So that's it, folks, for my materia and everything that I'm using. So let's fight, guys. We're going to choose Cloud, and then we go straight into the fights. Now, one of the big things that I do use, whilst you have it for the first couple of rounds, it's really good to use the enemy skill White Wind. This is going to heal you of any status elements. Also, using Cure will cure you, obviously, making sure that you keep up on that. We have full Cure, so that should help us a lot. Also, we have the Comet and the Big Guard ability from enemy skill, which will do a lot of damage, and also the Big Guard will guard us against a lot of different things. So at this point you can use the enemy skill White Wind, but on this try I did not put it on. I just wanted to show you what it'd be like if you didn't have enemy skill. At this point you will just die and go out of battle. So now we can make sure that we have the right things equipped. There's the ultimate that we got in the last episode when we got the big materia. The small kid gives it you at the end of the big materia quest. There we go, that full cure really just help a lot. Death Blow is actually really good because when it hits it does a lot of damage. Here we go, we've got comment 2 that this does multiple enemies, so it does quite a lot of damage there. We've got some more of the full cure there. It's always good to have others and things like that, turbo others. I do go over that a lot. This helps in this battle a lot. We've got the cure there, so that was actually a really good one. Now we get to use the Omni Slash. We got this in the last episode. So support material is gone here, so we can't use the support material anymore. So we're going to go ahead and use Odin. He's really good. He's going to win us the battle, hopefully. There we go. Death Blow is doing its damage there. Sometimes it will miss, so you have to improve your luck. There we go. Now is a good time to heal up all your MP. So in small battles at the beginning, if you use a lot of MP, it's really good to heal up your MP cost. That's what I'm doing right now, making sure I've got enough MP. Now this bit can be quite annoying because the Tomberry does quite a lot of damage and he can kill you almost outright, so you have to be really careful. But there are a few things that you can do against it. It is immune to some of the things, but damage is usually the best bet. Now Cloud has the best weapon at the moment. We haven't got the ultimate blade yet, but we will get that shortly. And we do have the flare magic, so that's going to do quite a lot of damage. We also have Ultima, so that's really good as well. We have plenty of others, so we can use those and heal up. See, he will do quite a lot of damage, so that is something you have to worry about. One of the big concerns is what magic you can use, because a lot of the better spells at this point use quite a lot of magic, so you're going to lose quite a lot of MP, so you're going to be using quite a lot of turbo others, so you're going to need to stock up. So the best thing to do is, when I said at the beginning, enemy skill is really good, so I just wanted to show you the difference between the two. At the moment you can see I haven't quite used that much MP. This is going to save us a lot more MP. Things like Goblin Punch is going to be good against more of the stronger enemies. And you're going to have White Wind to heal you up whenever you need it. And it also saves a lot of the slots in your materia of your weapon. It's also good to have a few of the magics that you can use. Here you can see the difference between not having enemy skill and having enemy skill, because a lot of these spells will be really strong and effective against most of them. So here you can see we got almost right to the end, and I've saved my limit break right at the end because Omni Slash is going to do the most damage against some of these bosses right at the end. This is going to get us a lot more points, and that means we can get the materia and things like that we need for it. So things like this, it's minimized me, but I have the rhythm on already, so that's going to help me. But if that did happen, I can then use White Wind, and that will heal me right up. It'll heal me and stop the minimize. So this is already really good, because I can use Bad Breath against him to stop him and silence him. So he's not going to really do too much. There we go, guys. We've managed to get quite a few points there. It's not as many as you would seem, but you can get a lot more when you are really well equipped and you know what you're doing. So as long as you have the items and everything you need, then you can get to the right amount and get to the end. Just going to do one more round, and then we will finish it up and go over some of the key points. So now we have decided all the weapons, the equipment and materia, the magic, what items we need to have on, what will protect us, what will happen when we go into the arena, and what happens on each level. We've got to the point where we are right now, and we're ready to fight some of the really good battles in the arena. So What we really need to do is focus on how much MP we're going to use, what could happen if we lose a material slot, and what we can do to get to the end. Now, one of the big things is going into the battle with hyper on. That will raise your limit break a lot faster, so that's one way to go about it. It's not the best way because your weapon can be broken and you can be left pretty much in a frustrated situation when they use a lot of statuses against you and you can't get past the enemy. You just got to be lucky with the draw on the slots here. You can also do a slower down. You can try and slow it down as much as you can. I've got it on ×3, so I'm not usually that bothered about what I get. Elixirs are actually really good for this because they will heal your MP to 4, same as your HP, but healing your MP on this is probably some of the best things that you can do, because the more MP you've got, the more you can heal yourself. There we go, guys. You can see we got a lot more of the points there, so we're gradually building them up quite a lot. And as you can see, you can get Omni Slash now or earlier. I got it quite early, but that's about the end of this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I explained quite a lot over the course of this how to fight in the arena at this level. As you can see, I'm quite high level, level 64 at this point. I can go a lot higher. There is an achievement for getting to max level. If you're trying to get that platinum trophy, this is some of the things that you can do to prepare yourself to get to that level. And this will also level you up quite a bit. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you've been enjoying this Let's Play, and if you haven't seen the whole story yet, go ahead and take a look at that, and I'll see you next time.